Good evening. Good evening.
Hey guys.
Welcome to Curse of Strahd, episode 7. We are your hosts, the CaperSmiths, and it's lovely to be back. We have now done 3 episodes in a row on schedule.
That's a record.
It is. It's a
welcome, Baby Yuga. Hello, nice to have you around.
Baby
Welcome.
Ooga.
They created their account 1 minute ago, just to comment. Wow.
Sassy Disco Sloth being sassy in the chat as well. Official NPC is here. Cool. It's nice to start with some people watching.
It's so good.
That is fantastic. I wanted to do something a little bit before we do the recap, and I'm glad there's people in the chat because this will become really critical for us. But I am just going to pull up something. Can you see that in the stream? Can you see that there?
Can you read it?
Can everyone?
Also,
is it
do
legible?
we all sound good?
Yeah. Earlier I was using the wrong microphone. Am I on the wrong one still?
Do we all look good? Do we all smell good?
I do. For the first time, the entire time we've done this, I can say yes. For myself.
Wow.
Good.
What is this?
Right.
So these are our achievements that we talked about. What we worked with. There was the people on Reddit. So thank you for anyone who has participated in going through and filling that out. We're going to be progressively releasing these as they became relevant. And there were some things that happened last time. So I just want to run you through a little bit of how this is going to work, because there are 3 tiers to the achievements. We have uncommon. We also have rare achievements and trophies. And we have very rare achievements and trophies. Okay?
Ooh.
So there are 20 uncommon and 20 rare achievements to unlock and trophies to get when unlocking them. And there is 12 very rare. Now, what these actually relate to for everyone at home and for the players is whenever the guys unlock one of these, they are going to get to roll on the corresponding table. They will sometimes roll and get a benefit, or they are going to roll and they will get 2 or 3 options, and we're going to put it to a poll, or the chat can just weigh in. Some of these we actually require the chat to have a little bit of heavy lifting.
I know some
I'm just
people
going
in the
to
chat, none of them like heavy lifting. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay, let me clarify a little bit of heavy lifting. I'm going to go to the very rare table. And is it on the very rare table?
Dead once. Teleport once. Gain a permanent feat.
What?
These are quite spectacular.
If we go back, I think it's to the uncommon one. So they might be some of the memorable side character from outside the current game. So this might be something that we actually ask the chat to offer in if they have a character that they know or play that could make a cameo. It doesn't necessarily just have to be from the players. There is also ask the chat to name an object or NPC who will appear later in the next stream. So what we have had so far in the unlocking is we have had 3 achievements unlocked by the players last session. So I'm going to take you through them. So the first one is Into the Castle, which is
incredible.
just done for actually getting to a point where you enter into Castle Ravenloft. So based on the 300 plus people that gave their feedback to the answers to these, 80.31% of them had made it to this, so it is classified as a uncommon achievement, and it's still one to know. So that is one instance that we're going to get on the uncommon table.
High five.
We also
High five.
have This one should have been done the previous session, actually, and I apologize for that. So we're going to band them together, which is the Devil's Invitation. Receive an invitation from Strahd. 84.5% of people had received this. Now, Chris, while we have made a lot of fun about how terrible your dice consistently are, there is actually an achievement for dice betrayal.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
So-
man. There you go.
And it's
This is a rare
as well.
So roll 3 natural ones in a session. 55.2% people have had this happen to them. So
Incredible.
what we're going to get is we're going to get an instance for both of the players to have a go on the uncommon table. And what I would love is I'd love each of you to roll 2d20. And then we're going to read over what they are, and we're going to get the chat to decide out of the 2
Choose
options
for
for
us.
each.
That is brilliant
Cool.
fun.
I'll get Chris you to start, because Chris, you also get a turn at rolling on the rear table afterwards
Yes.
as well.
Okay,
It's
here we go.
only
A 7 and a 3.
Okay, so the 3 is either gain advantage on all rolls for 30 minutes,
Holy shit. That's so good.
That's awesome.
30 minutes real time. So that clock starts for the stream and it will just tick off. So it is up to you how much use you want to get out of that.
Okay.
You don't have to use it straight away. These things are a thing to take note of and say, I would like to activate or I'd like to use.
Cool.
Cool.
And the other one was 7, which is gain an extra action this turn.
Cool. Okay. So my first
Right.
turn, basically.
So,
You can cash
yeah.
it in, right?
yeah. So,
Oh, right. So
you
same
know-
thing. I can just go, right, I want to use my Brucey bonus.
You know, all those times where we might be playing offline or at a table and you're like, oh, cool, I want to do this, and 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 I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's more than one action. This is going to let you, if you wanted to in an instance, do a little bit more in that one critical turn. Or just do a little bit of whimsical
That's so great.
fudgery. So, can we ask the chat if they could either weigh in or vote on whether they think Chris deserves to get number 3 or number 7?
This is so fun.
While the chat is letting us know what gifts they would like to bestow upon me, EJ the Kiwi asks you, Jacob, is this a resource you found online?
Oh, great question. No.
This is all
Chris is
Jacob.
insane. Jacob is insane and makes everything. He doesn't sleep.
To be fair, the trophies and the achievements is something that came about from a brainstorming session that me and Chris had about things that are just really, really cool in games. And they are tied into something else that we were playing around with. And they were like, oh, cool, let's do it for the stream. So then obviously worked with Reddit for the tables. Again, I have to give a shout out to Chris, who loves the chat engagement, and in one of our sort of post-session debriefs was going, it would be really, really cool to, have a way to, facilitate a way that your presence and viewership is beneficial to the players, right? Because I think one of the things that no matter what you're doing, whether you're just watching or you're playing, it's your ability to impact things that gives you joy or the absence of joy. So both fantastic ideas and just happy to run with them.
And you guys give us great joy, especially because it looks like I'm going to be gaining advantage on all rolls for 30 minutes. And if there's one person that needs advantage on all rolls, it's this guy.
That's him. I
It's
can't think of
amazing.
another person who deserves it better.
I am
Oh.
delighted with that. Thank you very much, team. Cool. Is it Ferg's turn?
Am I up?
It is Ferg's turn. So can you also please roll 2,
It's
and
so
we're going to get the
exciting.
chat to weigh in again.
Before he rolls, could we just posit that if he rolls the same number as me, he can re-roll? Just for the variety of it?
I can tell you now I haven't.
Chat. What does chat say?
Can Fergus
Is that a good idea?
re-roll a double up? And I'm suggesting not forevermore, just because this is the first time we've ever done it.
Yeah, I will say I was excited and rolled, and I haven't got a double up.
Oh,
I didn't think. Don't worry. I have number 15, gain a temporary ability chosen by the GM.
That's so good.
Or number 17, ask one meta tip that the GM has to answer. Wow. Very up Tristayne's alley. What do we think, chat?
all right.
I would love to hear your opinions.
Let's go.
I'm leaving it in your hands.
EJ, we wish you were more
Truthfully,
free
of course,
in this time
Rickson.
slot as well. But we're delighted that you've been able to stick with us, and we will look forward to seeing you again. I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord as well. So as we promise at the end of every session, and we will deliver one day, a lot of this stuff we will put in the Discord, so that you too can enjoy the delights of Jacob's creations in your own games.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that Rickson Slade, known DM, takes issue with the truthfully part of
yeah, chat, what are we thinking? 15 or 17?
What are we doing?
So, one meta tip that the GM has to answer, or a temporary ability. I know what I would choose. And
I know what I would choose.
Bozeman has the right choice, in my humble opinion.
I think it's a lot more fun.
All right, we're going to do a 10-second countdown. 10, 9,
9,
8, 7,
Oh.
6, 5, 4. Please, someone
Have a
vote. It's
tiebreaker.
level at the moment.
We need a tiebreaker.
3, 2, 1.
That's a 15.
It is 50. Yeah, it definitely is. Sorry, baby Uga, I had to look at those fingers for a minute.
Okay. So
I 6.
Okay, so that is gain a temporary ability chosen by the GM.
Do I find out this ability now, or when I decide to summon it?
Because
I'll happily leave that in your
wait
hands.
until you're really in a pickle. And then
I'm gonna
ask for
tell you. I'm gonna tell you what the ability is, but I'll tell you when the trigger is in session. Okay.
Okay.
So the ability that you will get at some stage is evasion.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
You don't have that yet, right? Like that's
No, as a rogue, I don't get that until like level 9.
Wicked.
I think.
Amazing.
7.
So,
Level 7.
Just to clarify, if anyone doesn't know, evasion is an amazing ability. That means if there is a situation where you pass a dex save and you would otherwise take half damage, you take no damage on a success instead. And even if you fail, you take half damage.
It's pretty good.
Magic.
Love
it.
It's
Mwah.
fantastic. Okay, we have one last one. Now,
Yes, Chris.
I'm going to bring up... Oh, very rare. I'm going to spoil the very rare table for the chat so you can have a little peruse. We're not going to be going over it, but before we get to the rare table, we know what goodies are in store for these guys.
Game at permanent ability
There are
store
so
increase.
many good.
Oh my goodness me.
So we'll read through them. A permanent ability to +1, instantly gain a legendary success.
One character within the world becomes devoted to you. Can you choose? Because I want it to be Tristayne. I think that would be hilarious.
Oh, God.
I'll choose. Introduce a major NPC connection. Automatically survive an otherwise lethal situation, gain a rare magic item approved by the DM, turn an enemy into a temporary ally, gain a custom magic item or equivalent boon. That's something that I would start looking for some prompts from the chat about what kind of magical item that someone would want. Force the GM to answer one question completely honestly.
Not necessarily game related.
And I need a lawyer.
no
Force of
contract
villains
written.
that
We rolled the
fail.
dice.
Become the protagonist of the next encounter. One character within the world becomes devoted to you, gain a signature ability for the remainder of the campaign.
Wow.
Wow.
Cast teleport once, receive a prophetic vision revealing a major secret, gain a unique Ravenloft relic chosen by the DM, gain a permanent +1 ability score. So that's meant to be a +2. Sorry, that is a typo on my part. I will correct it after this. So on a 1 on this table gives you a +1, and 18 gives you a +2, 19 you get a feat, and 20 roll 3 times on any table and keep all the rewards.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
So
I have a
let's
question.
Yes.
How many times can we roll the same option?
That's something that we can take by a case-by-case scenario, because we can have a discussion about it. I think what we can do is we can treat those as a reroll, but there's certain ones that you might want more than once. You know, like whether it's some of the gold, the magic items, you know. So, yeah. Chris.
He just counts as once. True sight for 1 minute.
Hopefully
I'm a
everyone in the
dark
chat
death.
can see these.
Roll on a very rare table. Gain a rare consumable magic item. Summon a whimsical butler who instantly completes a minor objective of your choosing.
I want that one.
Oh my God,
Can
I
we
love
keep
it.
the butler? Can he just stick around?
Can we
One
name the
objective.
butler?
The objective is
I
to
love that. So
stay with us until we leave Barovia.
I'm just rolling 1 for this.
Yeah, I think
I can
for
run a
this-
poll.
Oh no, we
Okay,
can
run a
we can-
poll.
we can
Let's
poll.
run a poll
Okay.
on the 2 options.
Okay, I'll roll 2.
Well,
Are you
actually,
ready?
yeah, we'll roll 2. We'll get a poll going, and we'll do the 2 options in the chat. So
Okay.
the 2 options are
2 options are a natural 20 and
which
16.
So it is either a bonus to weapon or armor. One item gains a +1 increase. If it is a +1 weapon, it would go to a +2. Or you can take something you have and make it a +1 item. The other one, chat, is
I get
if
to
you
roll
choose a
on
20,
that other awesome table.
we go back to the very rare table we were just talking about, and Chris can roll
Go for
on
it.
that
The vote,
table.
the poll's active.
The poll is active.
I'm voting. I'm voting as well.
I'm
can all vote.
voting, definitely.
Are you voting for the +1?
Yeah, no.
You know it. Power gamer. What are we talking about? A +1? That's a numerical increase.
Yeah.
This is
That puts
so
them up
awesome. I
the
love it.
foundational maths by about 3 levels.
It looks like it's
Looks
the
like
very
a-
rare.
Yeah, I think we're going very rare. We can let the poll run, but
4-0,
Okay.
we've got 6 people watching. I think
all right.
I think
That
we
is
go.
the rare one. This is the most impactful
All
nat
right.
20 I've ever
Oh,
seen him
this
use.
is huge. This is huge.
You got it, Chris.
Force of villain. Okay, are we ready?
Are we rolling
Yeah.
on this once or twice?
I reckon do it twice.
11. Oh, roll it twice so that we
Yeah,
have
so
two
roll
roll
two
the
options.
options.
Okay.
Oh no. So you've got the 2 options for the chat.
Yeah. So the first
Yeah.
one is 11. Force of villains fail 1 saving throw. And the second one is 13. 1 character within the world becomes devoted to you.
Oh, God, shut up. Oh, shush. Shut up. Shut up.
Let's do it, chat. We won't bother with a poll. Just quick fire. 11
God.
or 13. Let's go.
11 or 13. 11 or 13. 11 or 13.
Just,
And Jacob can decide when to call it. I don't even know what one I want. Having a character devoted to Bohdi is definitely.
we know what he's going to pick.
Force
Oh,
of
that's
villains
so
fail 1 saving
funny.
throw. Yeah, that's boring. I want adoration.
Oh, if you can do spells, that is such an advantage.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but this is
devoted.
Chris.
Devoted,
man.
Jacob.
He wants a
This is-
devoted friend.
13,
Anyway, he's a
13,
ranger.
13. Everybody likes 13. It's 13.
Yeah, lucky number 13.
Okay.
I would like
Right
to choose
now-
Strahd, please.
Listen, Strahd is already obsessed with one person, and we know how well that's going for us.
You will find out who is now devoted to you.
Oh,
In
it's already
time.
chosen.
Okay.
That's so fun.
Thank you.
Somewhere, someone magically has just become devoted to you.
Okay. Everybody
that's
in
so
chat,
interesting.
give yourself an enthusiastic pat on the back.
That's epic. Thank you so much.
you.
That is just
Amazing.
as much fun as I thought it would be.
Don't worry.
And I
Amazing.
look forward to more achievements being unlocked. So thank you. We are going to just quickly jump back to our wonderful intro and have a little bit of bringing us back up to speed. So, what does everyone remember about dinner with Strahd?
Oh, what isn't there to remember? What an eventful night. We are about. The first note I have is that Zara goes to explain the history a little, and immediately it is cut off with kidding. Somehow the Firebrands have shown up here. The Firebrands show up. They're here hunting for something. Strahd shows up and does some horrible, evil, manipulated magic. He forcefully changes spells and is some horrific bat creature. Fittingly, Bohdi trips and falls like a clown. We managed to kill them, and by we I mean Strahd massacres them, absolutely devours them. Shortly after, we go to dinner. Bohdi goes to the study to have a private conversation with Strahd that I'm still uncomfortable about, and I go to dinner. And just chat with people while Bohdi looks around for a special book. Instead of getting some special book, he pulls some crazy magical spell book. At some point, I really like Strahd. I start to really, really, really like him.
I will add to
We got to
that.
pass a.
Instead of as well as the magical spellbook, Bohdi throws the book that we
Yes.
actually wanted into the fire, narrowly saving it and losing his health points. It is called the Emergence of Spirit Guardians, and in a panic, he opens a random door and throws the book through that door, and it turns out that is a staircase heading down, making a cacophony of noise. Which we then
Into the dungeon.
Yeah, which we then go down there. Oh, and then Bohdi threw his dinner at the young girl.
To try and warn her about something, and instead just splattered her with.
I was trying to write
Poor
a message.
Gertrude.
Poor
Poor
Gertrude. I was
Gertrude.
trying to write a message in dinner, and it went horribly wrong, and she got covered in dinner. And then we witnessed an execution. A
Yeah.
grisly
Yeah, 6
execution.
vampiric spawn just eat a person. It was actually terrifying. Eventually we kind of get a free pass to look around the castle a bit. I turn my head into one room and almost get eaten by a cake.
Tristayne
So
pokes
that,
a cake.
yeah. So when we left that room, it was no longer the dinner party set up. It was then dusty and cobwebs, and the food was disgusting and gross. And it was really explicitly told to you after the overt and overhanded show of force in having this prisoner just eaten alive in that shallow pool sitting on the thrones as you overlooked, that Strahd was very much implying, hey, cool, we hurt people who don't do what they're told. And then a few beats later, he was said, okay, cool, you are allowed to be between the ground floor and the 3rd floor. So if you go around the halls, like the entrance level, the 2nd level, and the 3rd level of the castle, no harm will happen to you. But he can't guarantee your safety if you go above the 3rd level or if you go below the ground level.
Off the back of which we got informed that the holy symbol of Ravenkind is in the northern tower, which
Yes.
100% is outside the boundaries of that safety, I'm imagining.
Oh, yeah.
And then we learned that there are the willing wives of Strahd, and others in the castle. So there's some old ladies, there's prisoners, there's traps and monsters in the dungeons. Don't be weak, it said. And then we met a solemn accountant called Lef. And
Yeah, just some old dude.
Lef gives adventurers or visitors advice that is sanctioned by Strahd because Strahd enjoys it. But then, just when he was about to reveal something that Strahd hasn't allowed him to tell us, the guy got his throat slit.
Yeah.
And it was pretty grisly. Also Tristayne's fault. You asked a question. I mean, and you didn't spot the invisible dude in the room. So
Yeah, no, I think by that point the detection had kind of worn away, and I just
the
didn't
ship had
realize.
sailed. Yeah. So poor old Lef is no more.
I was quite upset about that, actually. I liked him.
He was kind of asking for a favor from you guys, and but hey, look, he started giving away too many secrets, and Isha was the one that appeared, sort of being like, okay, cool, let's not talk too much, and that's exactly where we finished. So our heroes,
Heroes question mark.
sorry,
These,
I didn't.
These dudes.
I didn't
fellas.
mean it like that.
Heroes.
Kind of the bunch of people.
our player characters, not that floor. We are sorry. That was the third floor, back up in the library. But we
Yes.
were actually down on the second floor, in this room, and you had. I'm just going to use a. I'll just chuck this one here, in for Isha.
Who I believe has proceeded through the door at the end of the end of the session. He's
Yeah.
He's gone, and
Thank
the door
you.
creepily closed by itself.
Jum.
And we are left alone with the corpse of Lef.
Yep. And the chests and all the pages, and he now needs to find a new accountant.
Tristayne, what did you do that for?
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, you asked a question, and now suddenly poor Lef is no more.
Words did not slit poor Left's throat. What are you talking about?
Not terribly fond of that Isha chap
No.
either.
To be fair, I'm not very fond of anything in this place.
I know that I've been saying it for the last 15 minutes whilst you were poking that cake, but I don't feel very well, Tristayne. I'm not in terribly great shape.
Yeah, I know.
And feeling a little bit vulnerable, a little bit exposed. Zara here is, thank you for carrying that 20 kilogram book, Zara. She is with us, right? She's, yeah. Do we need to regroup? Do we need to take a moment? Maybe.
But we were told that if we rested here, we'd rest well. And as much as I don't like the old Count, I don't think he's lying about that.
I think it's agreed that we'll stay here. I'm just wondering whether gallivanting around this death trap of a fortress is the right thing to do.
It was until, well, that.
I mean, poor Lef. Look at him. I can't do anything for him. I've got no energy left.
I know. Let's yeah.
If we need to go around the castle, I would very much like to maybe not be in a dress.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. I think that some preparation is in order, and it isn't too late in the evening. We've still got time, Tristayne. But I think
Well,
that
I mean,
we
could also do it tomorrow.
Well, however it shakes out, I just feel like a few moments just to gather our thoughts, get some armor on, get protected.
Probably smart. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, I'm going downstairs, she says as she makes her way.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Yeah,
Cool.
we follow.
Cool. So is the intention just to make your way back to the room where
To
your
our
belongings
room.
are?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So we can just say that you get pretty much back there without too much issue. And you can make your way.
It's at the back of
So-
the... Oh, there
Yeah.
we go.
Oh,
I'm going to just jump to that scene rather than the map so you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
quickly
cool. Okay.
quickly get changed.
Okay. So she has a box of tricks, and I think that there was armor in there, right? There were weapons which I believe we've grabbed. On the way here, are we in her room, or have we gone to the room that was prepared for us?
That is your choice.
Bohdi will go to her room, but he would try and get a little bit ahead of Tristayne on the way in there, so that he's got maybe 20, 30 seconds in the room without Tristayne being in there.
I don't think Tristayne would mind very much. He's kind of his bravado's kind of soured in the last hour or so.
Okay.
After feeling like he got one up on Strahd, it's kind of gone downhill a little bit.
Okay.
Bohdi, in that case, would like to... Where the chest is, I'm assuming that there is some sort of table, bench, dressing table near it.
Yeah, so imagine if you were standing inside the door and you see the tables, you see the fireplace. There is a... just out of what would be in frame or in sight of this image, to your right, you have a large, we established it's about a double sort of chest, like a sort of like 2 meter wide one, where a usual one would be like a meter 0.2. So this is a very long one. It can fit glaives and stuff in there as well, which is in front of a sort of royal guest bed, with sort of big beautiful trappings, more pillows and cushions than there are seats, because it actually takes up half of the real estate on the top of the bed. And then there are wardrobes either side of that flanking it, and there is tucked along the side directly opposite the entrance one of those movable dressing partitions that you can sort of like extend out and move and position.
Yep. Okay, cool. So what Bohdi would like to do as he gets in there before Tristayne is pull open the chest and grab, I think we agreed it studded armor, did we, Ferg?
Yeah, studded leather.
So he'd grab the studded leather armor, but holding the studded leather armor, he would then empty his pockets of some things. So he'd put like rations and phone and keys and stuff like that, wallet, and some other items on the table. All of the things
your fantasy phone screen is cracked.
Brilliant. Okay, and then the other item Jacob will put on the table, but very casually, and then start to put the armor on. But as he's putting the armor on, he's absolutely glued to Tristayne's face to see his reactions, thoughts, feelings, etc.
Okay, so Tristayne's in the room for this.
He walks in once the pockets are emptied and Bohdi is busying himself innocently with his armor.
Okay, Tristayne, you walk in, and on the table in Zara's room is the... I've given it a name, because I don't think we had a name for it, which is Obligato Imperium, which is that rosary bead with the chamber and the vial of swirling liquid on the end of it, and you see it casually placed, like someone will put their phone and their keys on a corner of the table, just sort of draped there, like probably like about 6 inches from the edge of the table, but just on the table. and it was not there the last time you were in this room.
And I'd like to note that
Alright.
it is near Bohdi and his stuff on the table. It is
Yeah.
not near you on the table.
Tristayne walks in the room, spots it. How quick does he think here? Rather quick. And I'd like to use my invisible mage hand to swipe it from the table into my hand.
Now, given that Bohdi was somewhat expectant of this, can I be somewhat prepared to swipe the stuff back off the... I know it's invisible, so that is tricky, but my plan was to...
So what I'll let you, because there'll be no trigger before it starts to move. You can see it the moment that something starts to touch it and have a reaction. And what we would then need to do is we would need to do contested initiative rolls.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Okay, sure.
Now, I'm just reminding that, Chris, you did have an ability that gave you advantage on all checks for 30 minutes. Or checks, I think they are now referred to in 2024 as just D20
Contests.
rolls. Yeah,
Tests,
D20
yeah.
contests, which
Yeah.
this would fall into the category of. So you do have the ability, ahead of making your decision, to activate that, but the clock would start, I have it as 7:13, and you would have until 7:43 for the duration of that.
So I don't believe that I won't use it.
Cool.
And I'm happy to justify
Okay.
why if you'd like.
I think this is a player choice less than a character choice.
Yeah,
no?
it's a weird one, but I think that... Because
Yep.
Bohdi doesn't know that he's got it, but my thinking is ultimately whatever the discussion that is forthcoming about this thing, because Bohdi doesn't know that Tristayne's going to try and swipe it, but he does know that Strahd gave it to him specifically to goad Tristayne. And I think at the moment Bohdi still believes or has faith in their ability to amicably talk it out.
Do you remember his warning about motivations and intentions?
Kind of.
Interesting.
Okay. There's a little bit, because he was essentially implying through his dialogue that this, in the presence of it, is the manifestation of all the worst things about Tristayne. And you, in the presence of it, you'll see them come to pass.
True. And I do not want him to get that. That's why I was prepared to swipe it. Okay, no, I will use it. I will give myself advantage.
Cool.
Oh,
Start
it
the
is now
clock.
7:14. You have 30 minutes of advantage. Please make your contested D20s. You're adding your dex onto this.
All right, Ferg, we've got to start speed running now.
I've got a good one, man.
Oh. Is it 18 plus 3? Is it 23?
Oh, 23. You beat my 21. Well done.
Okay, so your mage hand is just about to sort of like get in a position where it can make a good grab on it. There is enough of a touch or a nudge along the actual rosemary part before you get to the bit that can be held that Tristayne is able, not Tristayne, Bohdi is able to make a reactionary action ahead of it being grabbed. So,
Okay, so the reaction, though, isn't confrontational. It is just scooping all of the things back into his pocket and not even registering that you were going for it. He's just like, he's taken his stuff out, he's put his armor on, and now he's like, whoop, and... right.
How far away am I from Bohdi?
it would be, you're at the door, so 10 feet.
I crash into Bohdi and push him against whatever furniture he's currently leaning against to pull a blade out of my side, the one that I brought into the castle.
So you are going to charge him or try to overrun him?
Just charge at him to shove him against the wall with a blade. Not to kill, but to threaten.
Okay, so can I first make a contested strength check? Or contested strength rolls?
I use acrobatics.
Can I use acrobatics?
You're
both
shoving, you're not flipping
like
or jumping.
flimsy little
I think it... Oh no,
tricks.
athletics. Athletics would be the actual...
Athletics, yeah, would be.
It is athletics checks.
And mine is all at advantage, right?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
So... For that, if it meets the shove, does it meet beat? So you're not...
I'm getting against him, but it's not enough to like pin him down, I guess.
Force him. Okay, but you now have a blade.
I do have a blade against like poking into like right underneath the rib cage.
Jesus. Cool. And in the crash and the movement, Bohdi's got enough wherewithal to know that he did try to push you. You had to meet the force, and then you will feel the tip of a short sword or a dagger.
A dagger. It was a dagger that I brought in.
A dagger sort of like pressing against you, and you hear Zara sort of just be like, "Boys, whoa, 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 whoa."
I meet Bohdi in the eye. Where did you get that?
Get what?
Don't play with me, Bohdi.
Well, I'm not playing. You're the one with the knife out, Tristayne. Do you want to talk?
Do you want the knife to go in somewhere? Where did you get it?
Wow, that's exactly the kind of attitude and behaviour he said that you'd have. Bohdi
What's going on?
When he pauses, Bohdi will step away from him and walk towards Zara. Yeah, what is going on, Tristayne? That's quite unlike you. That's quite a performance. Do you want to put the blade away and talk like grown-ups?
Oh, he's got you right up his sleeve, doesn't he?
He'll pull it out.
How long have you had that? How long have you had that?
Half an hour.
What is it?
I have no bloody idea. Strahd gave it to me and said that Tristayne would behave exactly how Tristayne's behaving right now, if I'm honest. And maybe you should tell us what this is, Tristayne. I don't think it's for me to tell anybody.
I was prepared, Bohdi, actually, to come into this room with you tonight and fully break down why I even came along to fetch Antonius in the first place, as if he was some charitable, giving business owner. And for 30 minutes, you've held on to that thing knowing that Strahd gave it to you. Apparently knowing, the supposed gravitar of it. And you didn't tell me until now.
Well, to be fair, Tristayne, I think that the fact that I waited until we were in a safe, private space and not in a creepy fortress where someone was poking cakes and putting us into danger or witnessing people being murdered with Strahd's cronies, I felt like now might be a good time. And if I'm really honest, pulling it out of my pocket and getting that reaction, showing it to you, I could have kept hold of this for days. But
you could have told me about it before pulling it out and leaving it lying around.
Well,
do you know the type of thing? I need you to give it to me, Bohdi.
I'm not giving this to you yet. I need you to explain to me why you just reacted like that, because you just said that I was twisted by him, but the fact remains, I put this on the table and you turned into a lunatic. And so, between the two of us, one of us has got some explaining to do, and I apologise, my friend, but it is not me.
Tristayne, what's going on? He was just getting changed.
Tristayne will, like, very defeatedly slump on whatever furniture he had just pinned Bohdi against. It was a dresser, you said?
Yep.
He will just slump sitting against it and clatter his blade on the floor. That is the reason Antonius held me for all those years. That is the reason I spent years, Bohdi, following your people's tail, doing whatever meek whim Antonius decided. And I don't want to make it seem as if I did everything. The greatest, worst things in the world. No, it's anything he wanted. It was that or an unbearable, torturous pain of the mind. It was freedom stripped, gone, evaporated. And whoever has it has the leash to the collar.
So, for instance, if I were to say, Tristayne, you look tired. Why don't you sit on that chair over there?
I get you to do a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
You sure can. That's an 11.
You do as he says.
You'll see Tristayne wince and stand up robotically, walk over to the bed, and sit on it.
This is a filthy thing, and he'll place it on a bench, table, whatever, behind them, further away from Tristayne, but he'll get it out of his hands. That's a filthy thing, Tristayne. How on earth... You're going to need to explain this. How are you bound to this thing?
It's a fuzzy story. I met Antonius through the hands of a man who was in charge of where I lived, where I grew up. I did something to offend or upset or hurt, or maybe I just was the wrong person on the wrong day. And one morning I woke up being handed over to Antonius with that thing in his hand. I was made to prick a drop of blood, and whatever ritual is inside of it bound it to me until I managed to get it and consume whatever twisted magic's going on inside. I've spent a long time trying to figure this thing out. I'll be stuck to it, which is why, Bohdi, I need you to give it to me.
Bohdi will walk around the table towards him and look you in the eye and go, "Stand up, Tristayne. I'm not holding it now. Stand up."
Stand up.
And he'll hug you.
Zara chimes in, and she looks incredibly stricken, almost like someone does witnessing someone else just find out horrific news. And there is something that she is almost regretting to bring up, but she does it anyway. If this is going to remove someone from having your leash, Why has it come to you so easily?
I don't know. Strahd seems to like favors. Maybe he wants one.
I mean, he seems to have the measure of me, and I've got to imagine that he knew that I would give it to you. And I will. I'd just like you to answer some questions that I have before I give it to you, without me holding it. I'm not going to compel you with that filthy thing. Are you okay to answer them, Tristayne?
Yeah,
So
sure.
firstly, were you after Antonius to save Antonius? You said that you needed Antonius. Did you need him to save him, or did you need him to get that back or get rid of that?
I needed that.
Okay.
I have no love for Antonius.
My next question is, if you have that, do you know how to reverse or remove the effects of it?
I think so. I've spent a lot of my nights trying to piece together, loose spells and rituals and ideas and how the thing was made. I've read about it in the temple I grew up in.
Okay.
I think I know.
And my final question is, does that mean that you yourself are also tethered to the other one?
What other one?
Bohdi would like. Can I roll insight on Tristayne to figure out whether he truly didn't believe there to be another one?
Mm-hmm.
At advantage, eat it, fag.
Go for it, man.
17 plus 4, 21.
I believe he's being truthful.
Saying has no
Okay.
idea about any other one.
With that truth, then, Bohdi will say, Strahd has another of these. He said that this is one of them. He's hanging on to the other one. He gave me the impression that he didn't know what they did, and he wanted me to show it to you so that he could discover more about these items. Whether or not we believe that he knows what they do, I'm not so sure, but the thoughts, especially what we know he desires from a friend of ours, the thought of him having one in his possession is concerning.
Look, as far as I am aware, I didn't voluntarily give my blood to any other oculary, so it might be bound to someone else. Maybe Strahd replicated it or something. I don't know. Maybe Antonius had another one. Maybe there's more of me out there.
Bleak and Antonius, I believe, had a similar dynamic, Tristayne, to yourself and Antonius.
There you go.
There was a couple nights when we were camping and Bleak was on lookout and we were sleeping that I saw him trying to go through Antonius's things.
Tristayne,
Yeah.
I'm sorry this happened to you, and I'm sorry that one of our people did it to you. And I'll remind you of when we were in that ghastly dungeon and Strahd was asking us both what the various punishments of our people are. Do you remember what the punishment for things like this within the Pyracantha Society is? After a trial, the convicted person is hung in a net from a tree within sight of their loved ones, and they are left there for as long as it takes for all manner of pretty hungry things in the forest to finish them off.
You hear the wind whistle past and just bang the door. It is shut, but just to almost add a percussion to that, the door jutters in its lock, and then you hear the sort of the whistle, like there was just a forceful gust.
If Antonius did this to you for this long, against your will, enslavement. This is enslavement. He deserves nothing else.
Bohdi, he's the one who sentences people.
He's not the only one, Tristayne. We're a good people. There are people who we can talk to. There are people we can go to. I only apologise that you've been suffering this anonymously.
It's not as if I could say anything about it.
No, it's not, but now we know. And he'll hug you again if you let him.
I think he would. Bohdi, we're stuck here, and one way or another, it seems that Antonius is somehow a part of getting away. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die in this castle. I've got things to do, and I have people who I owe conversations to. So even if Antonius doesn't have this anymore, I'll still help you find him. And I will withhold on having a conversation with him myself until we can get out of here.
Tristayne, do you see what has just happened? The whole mission's changed. I don't want to leave here yet, because now we're in pursuit of justice, which is something that I can get behind and I understand. And I'll also tell you that as much as your reaction was bloody awful, well, stabby Magoo, we've just had a small victory against Strahd.
What's that?
He gave me that to divide us. And now, I'm happy to tell you, I probably trust you a little more than I did to begin with. So we've achieved completely the opposite of what he wanted.
Well, to ring a point home, I don't think there's anyone else really in this place I want to trust, let alone can, so.
Well, there were 3 of us, and I think that you should go and pick up your jewellery and put some armour on, and we'll go and get cracking, eh?
What time is it at night?
About 9:30, 10 o'clock.
I'll look at Bohdi and I'll say, Bohdi, not all of us only sleep for 4 hours. I'm
Fair
exhausted.
enough. I could do with the rest. I'm very tired. I might.
And as much as I want to poke and prod, I don't know if I can right now.
Are you wanting to explore the castle at all?
Yes. Can it be done tomorrow?
I felt like devil's in the detail. Did Strahd say that we have the run of the castle for the evening, the night, the week?
I think it was implied just the evening. There's a few considerations, Zara.
Yeah.
Above the table, Bohdi would be considered bloodied at the moment. With no spell slots, no nothing. But I do have some AC now.
I've gotten out of being hurt too badly, but I kind of have no resources.
Okay.
I as much as I want to look around and find more, I don't know if Tristayne has the juice to do it.
Zara, perhaps.
So how much hit points does everyone have just right now?
I have.
Well, I'm on 25.
I have 15 out of 29, so I'm half down.
Somehow I'm on full health.
Amazing.
There's also the little detail of the book that Bohdi went through quite a painstaking process to liberate, that Zara currently has, and it is linked to Alex, and Bohdi is quite keen to discover exactly why she felt that book would be helpful.
Yeah, I want to read through that magic spell book as well. Not that I can use much of it, but I want to see what I can gain from it.
Okay. Is the plan just to sort of like do some winding down and then have a conclusion of the evening, just so I can kind of gauge how to run through this next bit?
I think so. I feel like
Yeah.
we're being Nancy's with an opportunity to explore the castle, but we're not in good shape. And
that's totally fine.
We're character players. We don't play the character.
No. It's. I just want to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah.
So we can work out, because what's going to happen is a couple of things. So are you all going to just sort of like spend some chill out time in Zara's lodgings around the table? There's some books and stuff. So you're going to start reading through, trying to see what you can come across as what you can investigate?
yeah, I would like to investigate the emergence of spirit guardians, especially whilst I still have advantage on everything.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
you
first
still
thing,
have 6 minutes.
Well, yeah.
the first thing I'd actually like to do is deal with the oculary.
Okay.
But I think Tristayne would do that. Would he do it in here? No, I think he'd go to the other room to do it.
Bohdi wouldn't let you do that on your own.
Ah, okay. Well, then he'd do it in
What-
the room.
Okay.
Why
So-
would Bohdi not let me do it on my own?
Because you're vulnerable and it's raw, and Bohdi doesn't trust it, and so
cool.
he would.
It's from a emotional safety point of view, because this is a rough time. You haven't taken damage. You've taken emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Mental damage.
Okay, so can I get you, because I want you to start doing your investigation roll so we can get that cracking with your advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So it is a natural 1 and
Nice.
a
14.
Okay. So the 14 is going to give you a couple bits, and I will start collating that. Now, Tristayne, in the time that you've been looking up these things, there is a certain amount of things that keep coming up, which is just, in order to be free, you have to return the fluid to the body. Now, that could be ingesting, it could be whatever way you can interpret that, but it just, you have to return the fluid to the body.
I think Tristayne would he'd do this very impulsively. He wouldn't be careful about it at all. He would probably think, return the fluid to my body. I'll just swallow it.
The whole thing, like the
the fluid.
Okay, so there's a glass bauble with a little bit of a trinket at the end, but it's almost like if you have like a snappable glass that has a liquid inside.
Yeah.
There's a point towards the end that you feel like you could nip off, and then you could drink it.
He absolutely would. He would think, that's how I get it in. Let's do that. I'm not spending another moment trying to dwell on why or how. I think this is how it works.
Okay. You snap the lid off, or the end.
Yep.
You drink. You feel a pressure rise in your eardrums that starts to drown out sound. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I give him guidance, given that I'm with him for this process?
The first one is going to
for chicks.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
The first one is going to determine what you see.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay. So you scream in pain.
Cool.
You take 4 damage and 1 point of exhaustion.
Cool.
You see him start to convulse and have what looks like a seizure.
I'll
You were
grab
sitting
him.
in a chair.
I'll
Okay.
grab him and try and stabilize him.
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
That is a 16.
Cool. With your first point of exhaustion,
Oh, that's a -1 to it, so 15, yes?
It is. It's still passing.
Cool.
So you only take another 4 damage. You don't
Okay.
take another point of exhaustion. He
Amazing.
stops convulsing, but just starts screaming in agony as he's trying to get control of his body. I need you to make the next Constitution saving throw.
That is another... What is it? That is a 16 with the -1 included.
Wicked.
Is there no way
You
I
only
can
take-
help him at all?
Not right now. You take another 1 damage.
Cool.
Cool. You have 2 more con saves left.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I will make them both.
Do them in sequential
Oh,
order,
yes,
because
sequential
if you
order,
get
yes, sorry.
another point of exhaustion, it might change how you do the next one.
All right. We have a 15
Cool.
and... Ooh, that is an 18.
Cool. So you're passing
Goodness. I
both.
was really worried about that last one.
Cool. You take another 8 damage.
My God. Okay.
So you've so far taken 17 damage.
Yep.
And what that looks like in the last phase is he starts clawing at his own skin. And he starts shedding it.
Ooh.
The coloration of your skin is changing.
What?
It takes on a paler tone, and there is a slightly almost shimmer to it in the flicker of the firelight. In the thrashing and the clawing, your ears develop the tiniest point. Your eyes change color, and your canines grow ever so slightly. Your race is now changed.
Stop. What?
So I think it is it Dampier?
Yep.
You are now
Yep.
a Dampier.
What?
A damn
Okay.
peer.
Okay. What has happened to me?
A Dampier.
Okay.
Dampir?
Dhampir.
So I believe it's from the
Ravenloft's Horrors
Yes.
Within?
yeah. And
Oh
it is
my
like a
God.
half vampire, half human
Yeah.
race.
What? Okay.
Is he a cool daywalker like Blade? Oh my god, is that actually? Oh
Basically.
my god. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Oh my God.
Do you need me to pull up or share with you the racial
No.
racial
I have it-
abilities?
I have it here. I'm just getting something to write on because I've got a lot of writing to do now, apparently.
Goodness
But I do have it here.
me.
Wow. That's a lot.
What?
This is not what's supposed to happen.
What do we
with
think
this
of that,
potion.
chat?
Oh my God.
That's mental.
So you are able to. So there is a bite attack or a claw attack
Yes.
that will still be a melee interaction.
Sure.
But because this has come through in a non-conventional, in a magical, almost distortion type way, the way in which this is going to manifest is going to allow a little bit of flavor from yourself, and you are going to have metallic blue and shadow shimmering manifestations that can encompass an area around you, and they can be magical draining strikes. You can have them so they are like, you could make them into a claw, you could make them into a dagger or a short sword. It's not going to change the damage type, and we can work on flavoring it, but it is also a clue that something around how this has come about is a perversion of something that is already a dark distortion.
Yeah. Dude.
Like someone is trying to magically edit what it is to be a vampire.
What the hell?
That's wild, man.
Sheesh.
Christ. Fun.
Okay. It's an unarmed strike. Okay, cool.
Genuinely, I think Bohdi would react really poorly to this. Like, the physical description of it, like, he would think that it's gone horribly wrong and would freak out.
Yeah. Like almost like a malformed seizure, then turned self-mutilation werewolf transformation.
How conscious is he? How lucid
Screaming and conscious. Well, based on the 18 by the end, very lucius and stops the screaming. The 18 is where you actually are able just to sort of like control the twitches, and then it seems to settle. I believe if you had 25, you took, what was it? We said
17?
Yeah, so you would have been left with 8 hit points.
Yes.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oof. Jeez.
How would Bohdi react? Are we in our room? Zara's not there?
I think I would have gone into our room to do it, because I wouldn't want to do it in a space that isn't mine.
I feel like Bohdi would have pulled a dagger just tentatively and has been trying to comfort you, but then when you started to change, he would have stepped back and just like warily eyeing you.
Yeah. After like the lucid pain and screaming passes, with really heaving breaths, I'd go, Bohdi.
Tristayne, how do you feel? That looked unpleasant.
It's loud. Why is it loud?
How do you feel? That looked unpleasant.
Something's wrong.
Yes. It looks very wrong. I hate to tell you, but you look a little different. Is there a mirror in here?
Yes.
He'll grab it. However, like if it's a wall mirror or a hand mirror or anything, he'll grab it and just very carefully move it in front of Tristayne.
I think you still have a reflection.
Yeah, that doesn't say I don't.
Oh my god, I'd totally forgotten about that.
I'm still, I think I do.
Oh, I thought that was the reason you were doing it. Like, no. Is he a vampire?
No.
Like, does he have a reflection?
It was,
look at yourself.
You look different, bro.
Can you see? Yeah, no, I do. I'm not actually a vampire.
Oh my god, I'd forgotten about that with vampires.
Sheesh.
What a great litmus test. Like, okay, cool. Like, see if the lady floats. She's a witch. Fantastic. Burn her.
intense. Wow. I'll look and just kind of
Does he look less raggedy? Like, is it is it a form that has got some luster to it? Like you said, that his skin kind of went a bit shiny and yeah. So he looks good. Like, it looks better than he did.
Yeah.
It's not entirely unpleasant. It's just a bit different.
why are my ears longer?
Well, they actually look a bit like mine now. Here, pull the hood. Mine are longer though.
This isn't what's supposed to happen.
What was supposed to happen?
A pressure lifting.
You said that you'd researched this though.
Yes,
thought
yes.
you knew what
I mean,
you
I
were
did.
doing, Tristayne.
I did. I thought I did. I thought I did. It's supposed to just it's described as like a releasing of, like someone's taking their hands off your chest. And
Tristayne, hand me the thingy.
what do you mean?
Hand it to me, and he'll take the bracelet.
I'll pass it. And
has it changed at all? Does it look any different?
The bracelet? It's completely same, except for the entire vial of the
Is
sort of
empty.
like the liquid is gone.
Tristayne,
what?
can you stand up and go and sit on the bed over there, please?
Do I?
Actually, no. We need to do it with something that you'd just do that because it's harmless. Tristayne, slap yourself in the face.
No,
Didn't feel anything?
not at all.
He'll chuck it back to you. Well, you're cured. You're something else, but you're cured of that thing.
You said Strahd gave it to you.
Yes.
Can I investigate the bottle?
Yep.
Has it been tampered with before? Is there a sign of resealing?
A roll investigation.
20.
Your advantage is concluded, Chris. 23. So there's no physical tampering, but you know that there is almost like a residue. The more you look at it and the more you realize in your haste you didn't notice it, but there's almost like some material component residue that's been left around it, like it might have been sitting on some form of magical circle. And there is two. What did you get?
23.
There is, with your heightened senses, there is two aromas that you know it has touched, which are standing out. One is wood and one is velvet. Like old oak and plush velvet.
Does that draw any connections to me that I should know that Fergus doesn't?
No.
Wood and old velvet.
Like a display case? Can I ask a question of Tristayne, but I want to gauge carefully how he answers. Tristayne,
Yeah.
now that you appear to be free of that thing, what are your thoughts about it? Do you feel like it should be destroyed?
What, the vial, the beads?
Yes.
No.
That makes me very uncomfortable, Tristayne. It's a thing that has enslaved you, and I think its existence is quite disgusting.
Sorry.
And
I mean,
the fact that you
yes,
don't
but not
believe-
yet.
Why?
You hear knocking at the front door.
Tristayne, can
What?
I have it, please?
I'd rather not give it to you, to be honest, Bohdi.
Okay, I'm going to answer the door, but this isn't over because that is a evil thing, and I don't like the look in your eye. Can I said I wanted to gauge quite carefully. I'd like to roll insight on him to confirm my suspicions as to whether he, as I said it, he's already thinking about who he could use that on. I want to know if he'd use it on someone.
Ah. Roll insight.
Not great. Not terrible.
roll it,
13.
I don't know, performance? Yeah, no, I got off 6. You think that they're with a 13 versus my 6. Bohdi will see 2 lines of thought cross Tristayne's eyes very quickly. The first is something happened to this, and Tristayne's curiosity wants to know what, and he can't do that without having it. The second is this is a tool that could be used if he can understand it. The second one is less dominant. Like, it's not, he's not like, oh, I'm
But
gonna.
it's there. But it's there.
But like, it was an idea. For a moment, it was a thought.
It's enough that it's there. Seeing that and knowing that Bohdi, Tristayne isn't just going to give it to him, Bohdi wouldn't push the issue. He would simply, as he turns to go and answer the door, he would say, I think it is one of the least favourite things I've learnt about you, that it occurs that you could use that. And I would appreciate it if you could give it some thought on how despicable what was done to you was, and how it's difficult for me to accept that you would do that to somebody else. And then he'll turn and open the door.
You see Strahd.
Hello? Oh shit. Close the door again.
Do I notice it's Strahd even though I'm not looking at the door?
Yes.
Great.
He knocks again, and he's just like, I would like to see him, please.
Just a minute. Just turn around and look at Tristayne and go,
I'll turn around and look at Bohdi. Why is he here?
Oh shit. And he'll just open the door and sort of stand aside. Good evening, my lord. Good to see that you've returned in good health.
I would like to see the boy in his new form.
I will turn and look at Strahd.
You're beautiful. You don't realize you are a gift. You, if I've been correct, measured and patient, will laugh at the face of the sun.
What did you do?
Evolution. And now it will be my absolute pleasure to do everything I can, everything at my disposal, to ensure your hasty departure from these lands, and you will take this beautiful form into the wider world, and you will conquer everything.
I have no, my lord. I have no wish to be a conqueror.
You misunderstand me. You will be the peak of genetics for the next 100 millennia. You will outlive everything. And you will make more and more. You are one of my greatest achievements, Tristayne. Thank you.
I don't know if I had a choice in the matter, but...
Oh, you did? But, like a opening pawn gambit, the two of you were just playing a different game. And I'm not finished playing. Good night, boys. You will be rested shortly. And I am serious. Whatever I can do to aid your exit from these lands, you only need ask it. I am yours. Good night. And then he shuts the door.
Oh, I don't like it.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I didn't know he did something to it. I didn't even know he knew what it was. You told me he didn't know what it was.
I said suspect. I said suspect. Oh no.
No, you told me he gave this to you to try and learn more about it.
Tristayne,
Oh.
do you feel conquery?
No.
That's good, I suppose.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh,
Bohdi,
I don't know.
we can't leave. We can't leave this place with him here.
Oh, God. Is this...
Oh, why are you wearing off on me, Bohdi?
Is this something that... I mean, how do you feel well? Do you feel healthy? Do you feel stronger? Is this something that we need to cure? Does it feel...
I don't know.
Feel bad?
I'm gonna try and jump to just like test my motor functions generally. I feel fine. I don't know what I am. What do I do?
Are you saying any of this out loud?
Yes, all of this is out loud.
And can message, the spell message, that can pass through like a window or a door?
Yeah, it can.
Yeah. You hear in your head, try walking up the wall.
With whose voice does he hear that?
Yeah, Strahd.
Oh no!
I go... Oh, I know what it is. Bohdi, Tristayne will walk towards the door, step on the door, and begin to walk up the wall and onto the roof. Just standing upside down.
Your clothes are not very well designed for this movability, and there's like parts of it, like your belt is kind of holding everything from completely falling back over your person, but there's definitely like my clothes aren't designed to be inverted.
No. Great. Okay. I'll drop down from the ceiling, I guess.
Yikes.
Put the lamp out.
He'll do it.
Go.
I can see in the dark. I couldn't see in the dark before.
How many fingers am I holding up, Tristayne?
One.
Yes,
30.
yeah.
Oh,
maybe
dear.
it's fleeting. Maybe you just need to sleep it off. It is rather late.
Bohdi, I have pointed ears.
Maybe you just
And
need to meditate it
A
off.
really weird desire to
Turn into a flock of bats and fly away.
just. We ate dinner, right?
Yes. Oh, dear me, dearie me.
No. I don't
Bohdi
want
will
blood.
reach
I don't
and
want
actually
blood.
grab
No, Bohdi,
a pillow
Bohdi, no.
and the
Listen,
bedding, and we'll start to. Well, you.
listen. It's not blood. It's not. I don't want to eat you.
I'm jolly well convinced that you won't.
I just don't. There's like an energy around everything.
Can we?
Not that I
Can we?
not
please?
that I need it, but I just want to know what it is like.
Jacob, can we? I don't know if we're at the end of the evening or anything, but can we have a short break earlier than usual? I'm sorry to do this.
Absolutely.
Is this an okay part to take?
100%.
Jesus, it wasn't supposed to go like this, Fergus. What have you
the
done? Thank you, everyone who's watching. We will be 5-ish minutes as per normal.
Yeah.
Go and make
Quick
yourself
as.
a cuppa, and we'll be back shortly. And welcome back. Did
Hello.
everybody get a cup of tea?
I hope so. Did everyone shoo away the scary, gross old man outside their door?
Oh, what a I'm so glad we stopped. That was quite rattling.
It is confronting. He doesn't understand personal space or boundaries.
No, he does not.
No. So we are going to kind of just macro run through anything that you guys want to do before it was really well established that you wanted to rest and go to bed before the break. So is there any last minute things you guys want to do before it is night time?
Only if Zara wants to, because Bohdi did roll to investigate the Emergence of Spirit Guardians book, and Zara was so beyond learning what's in the book for his own sake, he's actually more interested in what Zara knew about it to know that that was a book that she needed to read. But that can wait until morning if need be.
At some point, Tristayne wanted to look through that super powerful ancient magic spell book, but I also know that I have no use for any of that information, so I don't know if it's proven.
Okay. So for the super magic spell book, we can go through that stuff in the morning.
Cool.
Because it is a little bit late.
Yep.
So, true to Strahd's word, you spend the night and you get 2 level ups.
Amazing.
Wow.
It's so cool.
So, can I please have you both for your hit points? We're going to do roll or take average as the baseline.
Okay. So, is it D6 for me?
No, you're a D10.
Yeah, I was going to say you're not
if you're rolling a
pipsqueak.
D6, we've got problems.
Okay. And how
This
many,
whole time he's actually a sorcerer.
and how many D10s am I rolling, Fergus?
2.
Just 2?
And it's either 6 or whatever you get on the dice, whatever's higher.
8 and 6.
Nice.
14.
I
Plus
got
Constitution for both levels.
Yeah, so add your Constitution modifier twice. I got a 6 and a 7.
Plus 4 is 18
Amazing.
points.
Which gives me 13 plus that is 17. I'm at 42.
I'm at 47.
Oof.
And we get
Now-
a stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
You also are now at level.
5.
Amazing. So, are you guys for level 4? That's probably the one that's. Are you wanting to take a feat or just take the ability score improvements?
Seeing as Bohdi is absolutely rubbish at everything, I took the ability score, and I will be putting 2 points into dexterity, which takes me to 18 dex.
Amazing. You
Uh,
get that plus 4. Plus 4.
Yeah, Tristayne is going to be taking an ability. Oh, sorry, a feat. And I was kind of caught between two because both of them are really good. And I'd love to get either Jacob or the chat's opinion as well, because I think I know what I want to take, but I'm always happy to hear another option.
Okay.
The first was Fey Touched,
Okay.
which gives me Misty Step, a level 1 divination or enchantment spell, and it rounds my intelligence out to 20. Very good.
Very good.
The enchantment spells options that stood out to me would be Bane, Bless, Hex, or yeah, those three, because they're the fun ones. Or Command, but probably not Command. I think I'd go with Hex or Bane. The other option would be the feat Skulker, which is a new one that I've never really read into. That would bring my dexterity up to 19, so another odd number, not as tidy, but it would give me a blind side of 10 feet and means that I get advantage on stealth checks when I'm hiding during combat, as well as when it's making an attack roll while hidden and missing, I don't reveal my location. Really, really good for a rogue. So if I want to lean into the sneaking, I go Skulker. And if I want to lean into the magic, I go Fey Touched. And I'm caught between the two.
So if you have an opinion in chat, let us know what you would choose. Magic or Skulky?
Feel free to let me know.
Magic or sneaking?
Both options suit Tristayne well. They both work well. And mechanically, they're fine for me.
Also, new Tristayne, because Tristayne has evolved like a Pokemon.
The wrong game. Wrong game. But
way off.
Yeah. Yeah, he's swinging a Buster Sword and got big spiky hair now.
I would always go sneaky, but that's because I'm not good in magic. Great call from Bozeman. Yeah. Very relevant.
I would ask you this question. Do you want to round yourself out or get more good at what you're already good at?
The funny thing is both of those things would get more good. It's just they would get me more good in different areas.
Okay, here's
so the reason
question.
why...
Oh, sorry, go on.
The reason why I think there is like a rounding yourself out, because at the moment, if you had to make a dex save...
it'd be a +6.
Okay. Is that with the
+7, feat? Rather. Yeah, with Skulker as well. That doesn't change.
Okay, so that's actually not having any impact there.
No.
Does either way work better with how you know Bohdi to operate? Given that Bodhi's the main character, obviously.
Yes. Skulker does work better in that regard specifically. Yes. Yes, it does. And I was thinking it earlier, and I'm still considering it now. We also haven't got any other opinions in chat, so I think that might be...
Well, you have an opinion.
Enough of
and
it.
It says
We have one
sneaky,
opinion saying sneaky. I think that's an opinion enough for me. Thank you very much, team. Cheers, fellas. So that is now that. Cool. Great. Thank you, guys.
Does Tristayne still... Because you only sleep off 1 point of exhaustion, don't you?
Yeah, but I only had 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, did you? Right. So
Yeah.
you're no longer exhausted.
I am as exhausted as I was.
So his skin, the way that you described it, because he's Blade, we've discovered, but is he
Yeah.
also skin-wise? Is he like Edward Cullen from that vampire?
Not glittery. There is just
It's like really clean, like you've just been to a spa.
You're shiny.
there's a beauty to his skin, but there any pigmentation or anything that looks like it's had to react to sun, like someone naturally goes away on a little bit of a holiday and comes back with like a little bit of a glow, that coloration is gone. But he doesn't look sickly pale. He looks beautiful in his choice to not be, his indifference towards the sun.
Okay. Fergus, what do your eyes look like?
Before, I'll double check because I'm fairly certain I had Tristayne's eyes a very specific color for very charactery reasons, and I think they've probably. Jacob, what color would you say they've changed to?
Were they yellow beforehand?
They were yellow. They were a goldy yellow.
Yeah. Now they have that. There is a yellow still underneath, but that shimmer that Strahd had when you've ever seen him charm someone, almost like there is that reflective lens that darts a red and green across it.
Right.
Is a almost like pearlescent color shimmer that dances over top of the yellow.
Cool.
They look alive and living.
Weird.
So you both wake up feeling far better than you ever have in the time that you've been here. And there is a knock at the door, and it is Zara.
Bohdi would let you answer it because you look.
Sure. Tristayne will hop out of bed and walk to go and open the door. And I think because there's been so much sudden change just happening without Tristayne's control, this change would also happen without Tristayne's control. He'd hop out of the bed and a bat would flutter behind him. As a familiar.
So Bohdi believes that that's the beginning of you turning into a horde of bats.
Yeah.
But you've only like changed a little bit of yourself into one bat, and it will slowly increase over
Yeah.
time.
So a bat familiar will flutter out behind Tristayne and happily nestle himself on Tristayne's shoulder.
I really want
And
to shoot it.
he won't even notice it. It's as if the bat's not even there, and he'll reach out and open the door to say good morning to who he thinks will be Zara.
So standing in a beautiful ivory and blue plate mail
Whoa.
is Zara. Chat, you can probably see her in the rolling images and the overview as she pops up.
She is coming up in 2 images. That's Zara last night that you can all see now. In
she
her
is.
evening gown. And I believe the next one is...
Yeah. So she was carrying a platter of breakfast. When you open the door, she immediately drops it and it clatters to the ground, and her hand within a beat is clutching her shield as she is readying it and loosening it off its strap and sliding it down.
Tristayne sarcastically goes, "Good morning. Is that breakfast?" and walks back inside and turns his back to Zara, very blasé.
Bohdi?
Yes.
I can't do this again.
again,
I told you what happened with Bleak. He became that, and then he became thirsty, and
Don't worry, it's been hours and I haven't sucked anyone's blood just yet.
Zara, sorry, I share your concerns. I was here for it, and it was thoroughly ghastly. But can you take a close look at him and just let us know if the change that has clearly happened to Tristayne is exactly the same as the change that happened to Bleak?
roll persuasion.
7.
That's how it starts.
How about this, Zara? Bohdi, and he'll extend his wrists because Tristayne's really in a shit mood because he you know, had a bit of an event last night. He'll extend his wrists like that and he'll say, Bohdi, tie my wrists up.
Sure. He'll rip her bed sheet and bind his wrists.
He will sit on the floor with his legs like under him, so it's really not easy to get up, with his hands on his lap, and he'll say, is that safe enough for you, Zara? Or do you want me to lie on my stomach? Like a dog.
This wasn't your choice. Fully, I believe, and I don't want you bound. I just...
No, this is for your... so that you don't feel like I'm going to eat you. Not the best feeling, to be honest, but I don't like not knowing things, and that's a worse feeling.
He was fine to begin with until the whispers came.
Do I look the same as him before the whispers came?
You didn't look the same before. You both look different.
Strahd seems very excited
Why?
about it, about the change. He thinks Tristayne's going to go on to do some great things.
Yeah,
Well,
he thinks I'm going to be an animal or something.
Conquering was
Conqueror,
a word
that's the
that
one.
was thrown around. Did Bleak seem like a conqueror?
No, he seemed like a scared little boy who was grasping at some form of power control to make himself feel more safe because he never learnt to trust another person.
Oh, but Tristayne's still like that. That hasn't changed at all. That's just... Oh.
So his thirst for power has not been satiated. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, I don't want power. Don't worry. I don't care about that. I'm aware I sound as sarcastic. I'm aware. Listen, I get it. I know. I understand the tone.
Look, it's... what's the plan?
Depends if we're allowed to stay. Should I keep my hands bound or?
I think Bohdi will walk over and just slice them to stop
Thank you.
Yeah.
Acting the fool. Zara, the plan for us remains locating Antonius. However, the motivation behind that plan has adjusted somewhat after we learnt last night what had subjected Tristayne to. I feel it's my responsibility to ensure that Antonius is put on trial by our people. And that's what I'm going to do.
You see the sword, the flying sword,
Oh, great.
sort of like floating towards you guys, and it has a ribbon tied around the hilt, and it is also bound a little letter, like a gift.
Does the letter have a name on it?
It says, "To my dearest T."
I will grin an embarrassed look at Zara and walk over to the sword to grab the letter.
She looks so... She's interpreting all of this as bad.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Same.
So am I.
cool. You open up, and the letter says, "Tristayne, we are now family.
You...
I look upon you as a chance for a ward or adoptive son. Hope will be your protector as you quest to find Antonius and the relics to destroy me if you still wish. No matter your choice, know whatever you do, I view proudly. P.S. Antonius was last seen in Kresk. Let me just check that for 2 seconds to confirm.
Jeez.
I'll pull up for everyone Bleak's map for the chat. So we are currently over in Castle Ravenloft. He's talking about Kresk.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And he also says, I know there is a witch in Brez who has one of the relics, but I suggest you get that last. Yours eternally, Strahd.
What is this guy's game?
He's so gross. It's like a limerick. There once was a witch from Brez.
Well, after reading that out...
Oh, you read it out loud?
Yeah, I would have. Just because this is such a ridiculous situation. I feel like, at least right now, Tristayne just kind of doesn't care. Like, there are worse things to care about.
Tristayne.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Strahd was telling us about the three solutions to the Barovia predicament, let's call it?
Yes.
Can you remember what they are?
I believe so. As far as I can tell, the three solutions would be to kill him, have someone worthy take his place,
Hmm.
or oh, I had the third one written down somewhere.
Defeat the evil in the
That's the one.
in the caves, or find true love with our friend.
Yeah.
Do you
Well, that's
feel,
what he believes.
well, based on the tone of that
Anyways.
letter, he appears to have become quite a fan of you. And I'm sure he won't mind me saying that when he gave me your piece of jewelry yesterday, it was with a warning that you're not to be trusted, and he didn't like you at all. So
Yeah.
the tables have turned somewhat
Yeah.
in his regard to you. Maybe he considers you a worthy suitor for leadership. Having said that, he did say that he wants to help you exit this place and conquer everybody else.
Yeah.
The sword goes.
I go, yeah, thanks. I just said thanks to a sword.
It
As far as I
bows.
can, tell, I don't think Strahd would want me to take his place here. I'm like his delivery service for a grand new future.
Okay. Well, let's tackle that when we get to it. And he'll actually give you a withering look. Like, I think in Bohdi's mind, he's trying to explain all of this away by believing that Tristayne is just being melodramatic. To make himself feel more comfortable. He knows that he isn't, but he's just like such a drama queen.
Right.
Zara, I did before last night's events with Tristayne. I had a chance to have a look through the book that you recommended. We avail ourselves. Oh, the sword's still there, isn't it? Can I can I like gently like try and push it towards the open door and see if it will go?
No, it just puts itself between you and Tristayne.
Hope.
Hmm?
Can you go wait outside?
It lowly just waits outside.
Wow. Okay.
I look at the bat on my shoulder. I look at Bohdi. Do I have a name? Do I need a name for him?
Oh my god, where did that come from, Anish?
Do you shoot the bat?
No, I'm taking it. I really want to, but it wouldn't. Bohdi wouldn't do it. Chris would shoot the bat.
Bat, can you go watch the sword?
Can the bat talk to you?
So as far as I can tell, I can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah.
I believe I can just know its kind of feeling and vibe. Like, it can't talk. So to speak.
It goes out
does
and it
understand what I'm saying, and I can see through its eyes if I need to.
Okay, it gets really freaked out because there is something observing it, and it is alarmed that is not the sword.
I will. The second I hear about that, I'll look through the bat to see what it is.
You see a black cat there looking at you, and then it scuttles into the castle.
Oh. Bohdi?
Yes.
The sword wasn't there, but...
Oh, sword is still there.
There was a black cat sitting outside.
Ooh, you killed that. You killed a cat, didn't you? Maybe its friends have come for revenge.
I did kill a cat. Maybe its friends have come for revenge. Or maybe it's a shape-shifting magical lord of a castle.
That's not possible. What are you talking about?
And it's impossible for me to walk on
I close the door on the sword.
a...
Shoo!
Right, what do you want to say?
I message Zara in her head. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I have message. I might be getting my... Yes, I do. I message Zara in her head and say, I read the book. I want to know why you wanted that book specifically. What should I have been looking for?
We need to find a way to mature Alex so he can help defeat the evil.
I'll message again. Are the answers in the book, and have you found any?
Not yet, but I believe Alex can see in the book what we can't.
Oh, right. So, regardless of whatever, I can't even remember what Bohdi rolled now. When he investigated it, that's actually the revelation. Like, it's not like Bohdi would learn anything more.
No, you do. Bohdi learns that he is a thing with these things called spirit guardians, which are allocated to look after the plants and the small beasts. They are to be champions and protectors of them, but they, in their juvenile state, adapt as they wander to find the place that they need to protect, and they adapt to the need of the environment. So the longer that they spend in a certain environment and the more deeds that they do, they change and shift to meet whatever it is that they believe magically is missing from their environment.
Okay. Could Bohdi infer that Barovia perhaps isn't a good place for a spirit guardian to find as a place that needs protecting? Or the opposite, could it be that Alex has a lot to offer in terms of protection here?
So there is a warning about not too far from where your people were. Long ago, a spirit guardian became corrupted, and it was a calamity.
Shit.
And it still exists, though is trapped because it was unable to be killed thus far. But it is responsible for a place which is referred to as the Giant Graveyard, which used to be a subterranean metropolis belonging to a species of giants, which its presence massacred, and some managed to escape, but the majority of them were then turned into undead.
Under giants. Good grief. Okay, I'll relay that to Tristayne. I know that I'm messaging it, but I'll message it to him as well. And at the end of those messages, I'll say, Tristayne, I'm tired of feeling like I'm being listened to and observed. Can we leave?
Yeah, we can. Although I feel like the sword's going to follow me wherever we go. Apparently, I'm like...
It floats into the window.
It's like my babysitter.
Oh, God. So now you have a bat and a sword. You're just like collecting things.
Apparently, I might be able to get rid of the bat. This thing just kind of showed up. I feel it's magic somehow.
You hear the sword adopt a sort of like quick flurrying slash, like it's prepared to get into a strike.
What part of you is it anyway, Tristayne?
What?
The bat.
What do you mean?
Well, what bit have you foregone
No,
in order to
no.
have a bat?
Bodhi, it's
not honestly, it's not a
the
very
bat
big bat. So I'm imagining
disappears.
it's a little piece of you,
And then
like a
I
toe.
will. The bat reappears in my hand.
Can you make
I
it
think it's
a different
I think
toe?
it's magic.
Is that the same
I don't
bat?
know.
Or is
No,
that...
it's not. It's not.
So will you practice more bats? Is that how it's done?
No,
So-
no. I don't think it has to be a bat. I could make it an octopus or something, maybe. I've read
Right.
about this spell before.
So this isn't like what Strahd did
No.
with the bats.
No,
I
I
mean,
don't
because I
think
can't
so.
imagine if you turned yourself into a group of octopuses, you're not getting away anytime soon.
Octopods.
You're just kind of octopi. You just kind of
Octopods.
flounder there.
No, that's a fish.
We need to leave.
You'll catch up. You'll catch up eventually.
You start hearing the deathly groans of something vile.
Ugh.
It is coming across the courtyard
I don't like
from
the
a
sound of that.
north to a south. If your bat goes out, you see a zombie that is missing both its legs, dragging itself across the courtyard.
Does it look familiar?
No.
No. It's just a zombie.
Just a zombie. I relay this and I say, Zara, is this usual for zombies to show up?
No.
Well, should we go?
My worry is that our protection or accommodation in the castle has expired.
Okay. Well, let's get a rig
Well,
long.
Strahd's hardly going to let his favourite ward and adopted son die.
Tristayne.
Hope! Go deal with the zombie, please.
It flies over and is able to get there in a turn and still make an attack. So, who would like to roll for damage? Well, first to make it a attack roll for Hope.
I think I shall.
It's your sword, buddy.
I got a 17 on the die.
Oh, okay. Let me just find the bad boy himself. Where is he? Okay. Cool. You are going to make 3 attacks. So the first one's they're all getting plus 10. So that's a 27. So you get
Oh my
3
god.
increments
wow.
of effect.
Wowee.
So do you want to roll the other 2?
Yeah, what am I rolling? What damage?
So it is a D10 plus 6 damage for each attack.
Okay, and I have how many increments?
You have 3.
So I'm rolling 3 D10 and taking
Yes.
the highest?
So no, so you're rolling 2d10, taking the highest. You're doing that 3 times.
Sure.
And the lowest that you can get is on a D10 is 7. At an increment of 3, the lowest you can get is a 7.
Well, I have a 7, 7, and a 9. So that's 23. Nope.
Cool.
Yes, 23.
Plus the 3 6s.
So then that'd be 41.
Cool. It just completely slices it to pieces. And then flies back to you like a proud dog that just went and got a bone.
Thank you. Shall we carry on then.
Yes, yeah. Could I ask you a favour with your new
Yes.
companion, not this thing, the bat?
Yeah.
In your
Sure.
head, he'll message. See if he could go up and have a little look in the North Tower as we leave.
He absolutely can. I will just send the bat to go flutter in there by himself.
Okay, so can you follow me over? Because you can actually rise up and go between. There is a walkway that you can come in here.
As the bat?
I'm as the bat.
Cool.
You notice that there's gargoyles located up and around the top of the roof. But let us
The
find...
bat has blind sight as a note.
Cool.
What's that?
So
Is
invisible-
that good or bad?
It means that basically anything that isn't like in that astral plane, if it's physical, it can see it,
Okay.
even if it's invisible.
We need a token, Jacob, to see.
Yes, I am getting you there. Let's do Tristayne, and I'll do Bohdi. And I need to go to...
No.
Oh, ooh!
Oh.
It's the heart of the dragon.
It's the organ.
So
Freaking
you see suspended up in the tower. Da 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 da. This is so beautiful. We want.
I'm now really glad that we didn't go prowling around last night. I didn't want to bump into this thing.
Where is that? Because I just want to read it specifically. The heart. So there is a reddish light flaring from in front of you, and this pulsing red glow. There is a staircase that spirals down. There in front of you is a crystallized heart with a red light. And the stairs continue to go up into a floor above, or they go down and down and down some 60 feet.
sheesh, man. The bat will fly up.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, I can't see this until the bat comes back and relays this information to me.
Okay.
Unless it's within 100 feet of us.
It's not.
Yeah,
But we are going to jump up here. And what the bat sees as it comes up into that room, because I need to bear with me while I jump around, my boys. That is K60. Okay, the stairs end at a dark and dreary room with manacles attached to the walls. In the middle of the room is a wooden framed bed fitted with leather restraints. At the foot of the bed rests a closed iron chest, its lid sculpted with an emblem. A wooden ladder leads up to a trapdoor in the ceiling, thin streams of water dripping through the trapdoor's rotting wood, forming a puddle around the base of the ladder.
What's the symbol on top of the chest?
It is the Strahd's family crest.
Right, gotcha. Does the bed look like it's recently been used?
Yes. Not for leisure.
No, but like
It's not
it's not
slept
like
in.
it's been rotting because it hasn't moved.
It's not got like a thin layer of dust across it or anything.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Interesting. The bat probably can't open the trapdoor at all. Is there a way for the chest to easily be opened or no?
He can try and like scratch or push or whatever, and he realizes it's locked.
Yeah, cool, okay. Hmm. Okay.
And can I get someone to roll a D12 and the other roll a D8?
You want to take the 12, bud?
Yeah. Why not?
Ooh, I got an 8.
Cocked. 11.
Oh. We're at daytime. Standing into the corner, staring at the wall, looks to be a half human, half raven hybrid. A bipedal humanoid raven staring, beak just an inch off the wall, staring at the stone masonry, unmoving.
This is the North Tower, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to know the wording of that spell then. Really specifically. Where is it? Can I have casted... No, it's the range of self, not touch. Okay. Can the bat notice a holy symbol in here?
Are you asking me if I can add it to the room?
No, I'm asking... I've been told there's a holy symbol in the North Tower somewhere. A symbol of great hope.
Roll investigation for your bat.
Ooh, what's the bat's investigation? The bat has an investigation score of
2.
-4, but a perception of 11. You know what? I got a 13. That's pretty decent.
The only place it could be is either on the roof or up through the trapdoor or in the chest.
Yeah, okay, cool. And the
And
weird
consider-
raven man. Can the bat squawk at it? Or like, what does a bat noise
Do they
make?
chitter?
A chitter? Yeah.
It's a screech.
Roll for chitter.
Roll for okay. It chitters, and the humanoid raven turns around going, and in a weird distortion between a attempt to do a horrified bird call and a guttural scream of someone who's been repeatedly violated, this thing just runs in a mad frenzy towards your bat.
My bat will
Have a turn before it gets attacked.
well, it will use its 30 feet of flying speed to dash and fly its ass away
Cool.
as quickly
Amazing.
as it can.
You are able to dash down the stairs and back out. So you come down to the beating heart room again, and it is
Gross.
pursuing your bat. Can I get you to please give me another D12 and a D8?
Same again.
Yeah, I rolled the 12 this time.
Oh, I rolled it as well. Hang on. Let me get an 8. 4 on the D8.
I got a 2.
A 2 and a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't notice anything. What is your bat's speed?
30 feet of flying.
Cool.
Dashing
this thing-
60.
Okay, this thing can fly 50 and dash 100.
Damn.
So, if you did 60, it did 100. By the time you get to the bridge, it will catch.
Is the bridge within 100 feet of Bohdi and I?
I can
we
do
were-
this. If I attempted to... No, that's 385 feet.
Would I notice the bat fluttering out with a screeching bird man behind it?
You guys are all the way down there. No, but you would hear the frenzied panic of a creature being pursued by something much bigger than it.
I wouldn't react fast enough to try and save the bat right now.
Okay. How much hit points does the bat have?
Ooh. 1,
What's its AC?
12.
It misses.
Oof.
Its beak goes to bite the bat, and the bat is able to flutter out of the way.
Oof.
The bat can try and dash away.
Can the bat dash to within eye lines so that I can notice it?
60 feet. So,
Yeah.
yes, you would see it if it got here.
Okay, once I saw it there fluttering panickedly away from something, could I will then use a magic action to dismiss the familiar to a pocket dimension.
Perfect. It then flies to where it was
Cool.
and is going to do a perception check to see something that it can see. Who else is outside?
Zara, myself,
three of us.
Bohdi, and the sword.
It starts flying down towards you.
When you said humanoid, how big is this thing?
5'11".
Right, okay, so it's
so-
not massive.
Activate. We're going to go back over here,
You've,
and I am going
Sorry,
to...
mate, you've got 2 of us on this side of the map and 2 of us on the other side of the map, so I think it's a bit freaking out. Bodhi's on the turret, yeah. Cool.
Try now. Cut.
Yep.
If you pan all the way over. Amazing. And I'm going to use...
Do
I'm going to
we
use
notice
this for
um
the crazy bird.
so do we notice the crazy bird?
Yeah. It is manic and frenzied and flapping and looking towards you guys.
Cool. I'll look at Hope. Ironic, I know. I'll look at Hope confused, and say, what is that? I don't know why I expected it to answer, I'm gonna be honest. We should probably leave quite promptly. That thing looks terrifying.
Cool. Are you guys wanting to try and just run?
Yeah,
where?
I think Bodhi would go, don't have to tell me twice, Tristayne, and he would dash for the door.
Okay. Go for the secret door.
Yeah.
I will follow in suit.
And the first, I get 45. Oh, it's combat, so I get 35 plus, so I've got 70 feet.
Oh, yeah,
You
I'll
can
in
treat
combat.
this like a combat.
Right, nice. So I've got 90 feet, so I can get through the door.
Okay.
Wicked, man.
I would say you're all capable of dashing through the door before it gets you.
Yeah, I have 70 feet of movement if I dash.
Cool. You're all going to be in. Are you guys over here? I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, and I'm going to add Zara in the room as well. Because entering this room is different again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we never looked. I thought about this. We never looked at, like, when we came in here. There were the people slumped over and stuff. Like, there was stuff that we just didn't investigate the last time we came in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're dumb.
So, dim color filters through tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter near the top of the 90-foot high dome ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. So just above the double doors to the left, there's a balcony. And there's people, well, not people, but two dark figures slumped in chairs. The sides of the altar are carved with bas reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly onto a silver statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor near its feet.
Zara, have you been in here before?
Yes and no, not like this. There is also another thing. Can I please have another D12 and D8?
I will roll a 12 this time, Fergus.
Go for it.
1.
D8. 6.
You see... Fuck.
That's not a good sign, Jacob.
I don't like that scene.
Can I also get someone to do a D6?
Go on, Chris.
2.
So sitting in the pew in the front row, staring at you, you see a toy.
A toy?
A smiling jester marionette with tangled strings and copper bell sewn into its cap. Sits looking at you.
I feel like for the purposes of people watching us play D&D together, that it is a good moment to say that Fergus and I have some tremendous trauma associated with jesters, and it is all Jacob's fault. So any reactions that seem a bit off, it's because of past trauma.
Who doesn't like toy clowns?
No,
I don't know if I like this toy clown specifically.
No. Yeah, Rickson knows what we're talking about.
Ooh, well, yep, okay.
What are we doing, boys?
So, the door has people above it.
Zara just starts walking like she doesn't know anything's wrong.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think Bohdi would.
Can I make
walk
an
with
insight
her.
check on
He's
that?
staying close to Zara.
Yeah.
You know what? I believe that she is crazy. Zara, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Just don't touch anything.
Thumbing the ring on Tristayne's finger, he will very worriedly walk towards the door.
Cool. Do you want to move your token?
Sure. I mean, not really, to be honest. I'd rather not let him go anywhere in this castle again, but I will. I will follow.
Cool. She makes her way over to the door and she opens it.
Does the jester do anything?
Do you turn around and look back at it?
Oh, of course I do.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's Tristayne. He's useless.
It is now perched on the side of the pew, still looking. It's moved. It is completely moved, but completely still. Like a Toy Story, you look away, you look back, and it's just
like those things from Doctor Who.
The Weeping Angels.
Yeah. You know what? We never put any armor on, did we?
Yes. Well,
Yep.
Bohdi did.
We did?
Yeah, there was time. There was
Cool.
was time.
Tristayne was faffing around, blossoming into a
vampire.
vampire.
I think I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Do you cast a spell?
Yeah.
I would like you
Yes.
just to specify whether you're casting a spell.
I am casting a spell.
Okay.
I will not take back my decisions.
Cool.
I'm scared and I go to arm myself better than the armor I could have been wearing could arm me.
Cool. You mage armor. So the door opened. There is a grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceiling like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides. They have glowing eyes. When you cast your spell, all of them are stared at you.
It's just armor. I'm just putting on a little protection, fellas.
What do you do?
This is all you, buddy.
What do I do? How tall's the roof?
That's a great question. I'd say 20 feet.
I would like to climb onto the ceiling and scurry across it.
Cool. You do. There are cobwebs hanging from here, and the occasional spider sort of like scuttles out of the way. You, Tristayne, in solitude, are safely at the other end.
I call back down the hall and I say, Hope, can you get them through there unharmed?
It's not attacking, it's just darting its attention to all of them, and every time it does, their eyes just turn straight ahead. Almost like a prison stare down.
It's
Like-
on guard.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And you follow. Now you come to the great entrance. So cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles, squatting motionlessly at the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and fading ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wider staircase climbs into the darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, which you can hear a majestic melody being played on the organ in that room.
Looking behind us for Zara to catch up, did the jester follow us out of that place?
You turn around.
Yeah. If Zara hasn't caught us up, if she was behind us, Bohdi would turn to
Oh,
see.
nah, she would come through. Except
she's with us.
getting. Yeah, she's going to be following you the whole time. You turn around, and it would be in the middle of the hallway, with the door open, and you just see it like slopped on the ground, head sort of like.
How do the statues respond to it?
They are looking up and away.
Ooh.
Away from it. Deliberately. Oh no.
Hope, can you stop that thing?
No, it can't.
Then, do we bother checking out the melody or getting our asses out of here? Bohdi?
I was about to say, above the table question, are we bailing or are we going to be enticed by things here, Fergus?
Do I recognize the song played on the organ?
Roll history.
While you're rolling, just like to say thank you ever so much to Simikins, who has just
Oh my
subscribed with Prime. We have a subscriber. Another
Simikins,
subscriber.
oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Thank
Simikins,
very
you
much
are
indeed.
the first. You might be the first organic subscription we've ever had. No, second, I think. Second or third.
Could be.
Like
Thank
we.
you.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. We are so grateful. I got a lot. A 25.
It is a melodic tune that you recognize as a classical piece from years ago, and you even know that it is a sequence from an opera in which a father knows that it talks about this conflict of this lord and his kingdom, and the only way for his family to survive is for his son to kill him and be pardoned. And if his son kills him and isn't pardoned, then the rest of his family gets to live on. So it is about his fleeing in night, a sad farewell, before venturing out and orchestrating a series of things to present himself as a villain to his son. So the task of his son killing him would be seen as a just thing, although in secret throughout the whole thing that leads up ultimately to his death, he was protecting and setting up for a fortune for his son, as well as intercepting misfortunes that would happen to his son.
That's bleak.
How noble. I think Tristayne would be so distracted by how specific of a choice that piece of music is. He would want to go and look, but he doesn't want to leave the jester behind. Can he summon the bat?
Yeah.
And ask the bat to watch the jester?
And meanwhile, does Zara look like she's going to entertain our nonsense, or is she just going to bail whether we go with her or not?
She says she's pretty keen just to leave. When you turn around, the bat is eyeing the jester. The jester is right by the door. Okay. Like if this is a game of what's the time, Mr. Wolf? He's getting really close. Yeah. Do you want to shut the door?
Yes. First.
Okay. Can I thaumaturgy slam it on the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Skadoosh.
The door's shut.
Bohdi, can you watch that thing?
Of course. Are we not leaving?
That music is specific, and I need to know why.
Okay, just don't go into that room. Stay, open the doors, but don't go out of sight. Zara?
Yeah. Of course, you can.
Staying here for a moment. Bohdi will get ready an arrow in his bow and just look at the doorway that jester's behind it.
You open.
Yep.
You don't see it.
What do you mean?
So are we talking about you open the door? Are we you looking in the hallway for the jester, or are you looking for the organs?
In here.
He's looking at the music. Nice to know that jester's gone though, Jacob.
Yeah. Cheers.
He is. If you looked through the keyhole, cool. You see enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long heavy table is covered with fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods, roast beef, basted and savory sauce, a full spread. At the center of the far wall, between a foot to ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ that you saw before. You see Strahd playing music facing away from you.
Interesting.
He's there.
I will... My lord?
Yes. The music stops.
Your castle seems rather insistent on driving us out here at the edge of a blade.
You came here for your own venture. Do not be distracted by the meaningless temptations of the castle. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, aside from the
My-
lunar,
Hmm?
I was curious about what word was about to follow that, and I interrupted.
My blood.
Oh, that.
I did have to mix my blood into the vial.
Tristayne will
will
actually
come
walk in the
to
room and
reali-
close the door.
You will come to realize that us being intertwined was a necessary thing.
When we first had our conversations together, we danced words about honesty and choice.
100%. And you decided to not, so then I was allowed to also be not.
Yes, definitely. And I... Can I ask for honesty now?
Absolutely.
Will I get it?
Will you give it?
Am I free of control, or has it just been passed on?
Oh, I was going to answer that in a philosophical way, which was going to be misleading and take you down a rabbit hole and leave you with more anxiety than certainty. So I would say this. The trappings and the machinations, the bindings, and the lack of will that you were subjected to is no longer held over you. I do not hold a leash. You are something far more important than a tool.
But I'm still a pawn.
No, a queen.
A drama queen.
That song you were playing. If we do decide to try and end you and your existence, will it be to replace you or surpass you?
I know not, but I know that the dark powers will view your existence as an affront to their hold over this plane of existence, and they will soon send whatever they can. I will give you the protection of hope and whatever I can. And if you killing me frees you from their wrath, I would let you take my life willingly.
Then I guess I only have one more request. If what you're saying is true, and my existence is a change in the equations you've had written out, would you leave those innocent few who were in your equations before out of the equations now?
I see not the thing you dance around talking. And who said these were not in my equations?
No, I just...
The hardest thing was bribing a turtle that spoke.
Right. Thank you, my lord.
Like I said, we were playing different games.
I look forward to being able to learn that game. Then
You're not asking the right questions, Tristayne. How did I know this? How could I possibly have known anything about you or Bohdi's existence?
You know, it's funny, every single answer I go through my mind with seems plausible, but any answer I give feels like it's giving you an answer that you're looking for.
Mm.
And I simply don't know if I'm equipped to handle that yet.
Because when you realize that I don't need a leash, I never need a leash. I don't need to charm you. How could I know about yourself and Bohdi? Who? Who knows about yourself and Bohdi?
Where did you get the rosary from?
Hmm.
Yeah. And you let him
I'm
free.
being truthful when I'm saying you just need to go as far west as west can go, and you'll find what remains of Antonius.
There it is.
Before I wiped his memory.
Yeah. Well,
I'm evil, Tristayne. I'm better than everyone. I am 3 steps ahead, and there is nothing you will ever be able to do to ever be in control. And the moment you think that you will have a victory in this place, I will whisper in your head, I still win.
there is one thing, Strahd, that you have given that tells me that you need it more than you need to win. I'm your first success.
That's yet to be proven.
And without me to replicate it, there's no guarantee to you in your mind that you will be able to. So while I'm in these lands still, going about our business, and believe me when I say my first instinct isn't actually to kill you. Because you're right, you're 3 steps ahead, you're in control of this place. And I, while believe you're evil, also believe that there is a certain pragmatism that you have over your control of this place. I also know that you won't be able to let the likelihood of me dying in a cave and burning up happen. Because without me, you have no way to know if this could be replicated. So...
Oh, it can. I have copied it. You were the first trial, and I expect you to fail. And I will find someone better and more suitable. And while I do that, I will slowly test whether or not I can do the same process to Alex. Because if I can control and corrupt him, then I get out. It's a shame you left him in Vallaki overnight where there's no bones anywhere to keep anyone safe. I wonder if he's still where you left him, Tristayne. It was quite a stroll I went for last night.
How loudly is he talking? Can Bohdi hear this?
The doors have been shut.
Yeah, and he's not raising his voice. This is a very controlled...
You've lied about one thing, Tristayne says as he kind of turns to walk towards the door. 2, actually. Either I'm a ward and a progeny, or I'm just an experiment. And I'm also not the first one. You killed the first night we were here.
No, he was weak and he accepted dark gifts. And it wasn't until after that I had a revelation.
Good day, Strahd.
Good day, Tristayne. I look forward to seeing what you do.
Tristayne will leave. This is a dumb idea.
He's so awful. He's so...
I think it's a dumb idea, but I also think Tristayne's stubborn enough to do this dumb idea. Tristayne will leave the Ring of the Shadow Blade on the table as he leaves.
Very well. Cool.
And then he'll close the door.
Oh,
No.
he goes back to playing the exact same song.
Everything okay, Tristayne? Where was the music coming from?
Why don't I tell you outside of the walls, hey?
Sure, I hate this place. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Zara and I've run out of cigarettes anyway. You were gone for quite a while.
Are you sure you want to keep that cape of yours?
Do you know, I'd completely forgotten. I would like to bonus action billow my cloak.
It does it, and the sword becomes enamored by it.
Do I look glorious?
Yeah.
I'll you know, accept defeat on that one and say, look.
I think it would be a crime to get rid of this cloak, but Tristayne.
I'd just be doubtful of any gifts he gives us anymore, Bohdi.
Well, I mean, some gifts can't be taken off Tristayne. I can remove the cloak, but I think what's happened to you, whether you consider it a gift or not, is going to be altogether harder to remove.
I just don't think that... I don't know how much his gifts are gifts.
As Bohdi sort of turns jovially to walk away in his beautifully billowing cloak, he'll just say, well, chin up. I mean, the music was dreary, but at least we're leaving.
At least
Okay.
we are.
You go to open these doors. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
These are shut. Sorry. So you open those doors. Now, do you remember what was in or up above those doors on the way in?
Were there
yeah,
dragons in that
Yeah,
area?
dragons.
Dragon statues.
There were stone dragons in the antechamber.
Yes, there was.
They also weren't statues, I remember.
Yes.
Was that confirmed? They...
Well, I figured that out, yeah.
Cool. So you open. And then 4 red dragon wormlings drop down
Okay.
We were so
onto
close.
onto the squares in front of you with a... They all start to readying their fire breath.
Thaumaturgy, the door's back closed.
Cool. And the door gets blasted with
Yeah, okay, cool, man.
28d6.
28d6. Can we...
So there is... The doors just become eviscerated and splinter in front of you as they take 88 damage
Okay.
of this fire breath. And then you have the doors open.
He's
It's just Strahd. Okay.
He did just tell us he was evil.
Yes, he completely did, and he comes up and commands the dragons to make an exception and to let them pass. For if they succeed or fail, it's not here.
Bohdi doesn't need to be told twice, and he will walk past them tentatively, and because he'll kind of give them a as he walks.
Yeah. They
I will-
climb and scale the walls to go back up.
I will nod at Strahd and say, thank you for the offer of the ring. I'll see you around. And very solemnly walk out of the door.
Go make me proud.
Yikes!
Mm,
And we're out. We're out. Are
let's
we
get
out?
the hell out of here, man.
Are we out?
Yep, you get out.
Let's
You go
get
back
of
out
this
into the
stupid
courtyard.
castle.
For those who've just joined us in chat, look. Oh, I was gonna zoom out and show the castle.
Yes, Truckbadulies, that's a name I can't pronounce, jeez. We are actually just leaving Castle Ravenloft after spending the night there and having dinner. We've spent about 2 or 3 sessions at Castle Ravenloft and it's been horrendous. We've hated it.
It's been
But we've just managed to
Harrowing.
make it out.
harrowing. And we've been given gifts whilst we were there. Some of us more than
Wow.
others.
Yeah.
Hey, Tristayne.
Hey, I had to give some of them back. I wasn't trusting.
Do
Cool.
you tell Bohdi that Alex is potentially in
Yes, the
jeopardy?
moment we're out of like the walls, the grounds, I share the conversation with Strahd.
I think Bohdi would sprint the second that he heard that Alex was in any kind of danger.
I just need to check something as well. Bear with me for 2 seconds if that is going to happen. Because since you're in devoted was the thing. Thanks to the trophy and the achievement, someone somewhere became devoted to you.
Yeah.
Now, this is... Okay, she's at the back. She's at the back.
Golly, man.
Okay, I just want to see what she can do.
I'm actually a little worried about this. I don't know if the lengths to which the devotion will be handy. So whilst Jacob's looking for that, at the beginning of the session, which you'll be able to watch when we plop it on YouTube,
Eventually.
we are so Jacob or we have come up with achievements that we can achieve throughout this campaign, and there are dozens of them. And when we get an achievement, we get to roll on a table of random stuff that could happen. I got an achievement in our last episode for rolling 3 natural ones in that session, and 2 of those natural ones were when I had advantage on something.
That's pretty impressive.
Which actually unlocked an achievement for me, and then at the beginning of the stream, chat voted on what I got, and it was an NPC will become hopelessly devoted to my character, and I believe we're about to find out the results of that.
Roaring down the path ahead of you barrels a swarm of insects. And it morphs as this shape-shifting being retakes a medium-sized, haggard woman with long claws, not bestial, but humanoid and menacing, like fingernails that have been reinforced and grown. She has white hair that is tied up and sort of braids that come down. And she looks at Bohdi. What is it that you want, my love?
No. Bohdi will look at Tristayne and say, "Is this a friend of yours?"
He is not a friend of mine.
Can I roll to know what this thing is?
So, if you do, you also can see that Zara is bricking it. Absolutely bricking it.
Arcana? History? What?
Yep. Either or. You can do
19.
On. Did you do Arcana or History? You tell me.
History.
Okay, you know in recent history, based on what Zara talked about in the lay of the land, there's either the Coven of Witches at the Bone Grinder, or there was this being known as Baba Lysaga.
Oh, right.
That was... Hang on, what was the...
It's the fucking...
They... With a walking hut.
Yeah.
Baba Lysaga.
Yeah, Baba Lysaga. Yeah.
Baba Lysaga. So Zara and Antonius and Bleak killed a coven hag, and they wanted to kill another one, which was Baba Lysaga, and that's why Zara. She told us this as well. but Bohdi doesn't know that the hag's talking. Like, is it very clear that it's him the hag's talking to?
She will start to walk up and sort of go to touch your face almost in disbelief, like there is a skepticism that you can even exist.
This makes me so uncomfortable. Good morning.
Yes, it's a good morning.
It is indeed. My name is Bohdi. Very nice to meet you.
You visited my dreams.
I did I? And what happened in them? What are we?
You wouldn't want to blush in front of your friends.
Oh, right. Let's keep those under wraps. And so, sorry, you mentioned you're willing to provide help to us. Is that correct?
You.
To me.
And I'm not killing them because and for you.
Well, I very much appreciate that. Very grateful. That's an excellent gesture. Thank you. Okay.
Do not spurn me. I can change my form if you would like one more pleasing.
Oh, is it gross? Like, is she gross? Like,
She looks to be like 200 for a being that should only live to be 80.
In my head, she's a Skyrim hag raven. Like, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Like,
a little bit more fancier dressed and has really done her hair up. Like, a lot of effort has went into grooming.
Yeah, she's actually put some effort in. Okay. Well,
so good.
If it pleases you to do that, of course, you're more than welcome to.
What is your preference?
Do you know what? I'm not much of a one for unnecessary frivolities. So maybe like a typical person who might live in town. There is mystery in the ordinary.
She takes the shape of a beautiful woman.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, seeing as you're willing to help us, we need to get to Vallaki quite rapidly and safely. So that's what we're doing.
Would you like me to turn one into a horse?
He gets a really a grin that to a level of evil and mischievous that you haven't seen in him yet, and he actually side eyes you, Tristayne. Yes. Will they be able to be not a horse moving forward? Like when I decide?
Oh, sure.
We can turn them back.
It will end.
Why don't we bet?
Silence! You do not speak over him, or I will have your tongue.
You heard the lady, Tristayne. Let's mind our manners, shall we?
A horse?
On second thoughts, let's all take a leisurely stroll. We've just met you. I'm excited to spend some time with you on our way to Vallaki.
You said you needed to get there urgently, my dear. Do not lower yourself to them.
Well, sorry, I don't know what to call you. What?
Baba.
Baba. It sounds musical to my ears. A lovely name, Baba. Well, these are my companions, and so it would be nice to keep them intact for our journey.
I was just going to polymorph him into a horse.
Would Bohdi know what that means? Like that it can be
Roll
turned
Arcana
off?
with advantage.
Yeah, he wants it like.
Would I know what it means?
He can ask her
Yes.
to
I
turn
feel like
it
I
off,
would, yeah.
right? That's
okay,
what he wants to know.
so that sentence gets said, and Tristayne's eyes widen, terrified.
17.
Yeah.
Bohdi knows that he can ask her to turn him back into Tristayne, and she would do it. Yeah, totally. So, in that case, that one, yes, that would be terrific. Could it be a big horse though that we can all sit on?
Sure. And she just points a finger and tries to cast polymorph on you.
Chaos.
And I think actually before we know the outcome of that roll, that's a good point to finish.
Yes. Yeah. Now Ferg and I can discuss it and bitch at each other about it for a fortnight. Yes. Wow. What a session. Hey, look, at least we finished a session laughing, Ferg, because the last couple Strahd's made us miserable.
Half of us. I think that's still true.
And maybe there's an achievement for getting turned into 2 different things in one session, Fergus.
I've only been turned into... I mean, I've transformed.
Well, you've been turned into a dampier and now a horse. Potentially.
How's your wisdom score?
Me? I have a +0.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Simikins, you are bang on the money.
Amazing.
That is what I'm immediately going to do, is provide a new Discord link to everyone.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say it is
Let me see if I can find it right
rewarding
now.
and wonderful to see new faces and new names in the chat.
Here we go.
You got it? You got it?
Bam. Come on in, team.
Magic. Come and hang out. We are very excited to meet you, chat to you, share the maps, share some bits and bobs, especially the stuff about the achievements from the beginning of the session. That will all be in there. So thank you so much for watching us. It's always a true delight.
It's awesome.
Especially
It has
the last
been-
bit of that.
It's been
So
amazing,
good.
guys. It's been so good.
Hey,
And-
you have a flying sword, Ferg. You can be a horse for a little while.
I don't think I have a flying sword. I think I'm being
Chaperoned.
escorted.
To Bohdi, it absolutely seems like you now just have that cool sword that saved our
Yeah.
lives right at the very
And
beginning.
Tristayne doesn't trust it. He doesn't trust anything. He got rid of his magic ring because he doesn't trust that. I
Hey,
don't like it.
Do you know what's going to rip your undies more? The second that I climb up onto you as a horse, I'm going to make my cloak billow so I look magnificent on the top of a horse.
Oh man, that's all good. That's all good.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
So
Thank you
much.
so much for joining.
We are every 2 weeks, so a couple of Thursdays' time, we will be back here and look forward to finding out what the hell happens next. So cheerio. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers, team. See you
Bye,
later.
guys. Thank you
Bye.
so much.